Hey, DeMarcus, how you doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thanks. Statistically, pretty much across the board, you guys have the number one run defense in the NFL. How much pride do you take in that as a defensive line coach, and what do you think have been some of the keys to your success in that area?
I would say I'll give all the credit to the guys, but that's something we talk about at the very beginning of the year. Some of our goals is to, obviously have a good defensive line as a unit to be able to stop the run and rush the passer. And so for us, we always took it as if we can keep our opponent, up under 100 yards every game, we're doing really well. So that's what we try to do. Those guys do a good job of preparing through the week with good awareness. And it all starts with, we always talk about no good play happens without good fundamentals and technique. So those guys playing with good fundamentals, good techniques, good awareness, and that leads to, a success rate for us.
And I know he's, more in the linebacker room, but obviously as an on-the-line guy with Anthony Jennings, I was just curious, what you see from him and what you feel like his, development has allowed him for his development to play some pretty good ball for you guys.
Yeah, so and with him being in the D line room, all those dudes, being able to play OLB, defensive end, and just his ability to take advantage of opportunities. And every year he's played for us, he's done a hell of a job of just, answering the bell every week, get better. He's got better every week. I mean, he does a really good job, and he's a part of the reason why, our run defense has been so successful this year. And, I'm just excited for him, happy for him because he's put in so much work. He's done a really good job. Whatever we ask him to do, he does it, well beyond, the task. So excited, for him because that dude put in so much work. He does a really good job. He'll do whatever. And he's just, a good leader up front for us, setting the edge and, doing a good job of just getting off blocks and making tackles.
Yeah, well, just one more for you. So Jennings, does he meet with you or does he meet with Gerard and Steve, or is it all kind of one meeting, as like front seven, or how does that work?
I thought you said you knew.
I didn't. That's why you said that, he meets with you guys sometimes. That's why I asked.
Yeah. I thought you said you knew, but yeah, Jennings is one of our guys that meet with us in the defensive line room.
Got it. And is that like pretty common for guys that play like his position across the board, or is it kind of vary?
Yeah, those guys that play on the front, meet with us.
See, I learn something new every day, right? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep.
And next question, Bob Sosi.
Thanks, Steph. Hey, DeMarcus, just to follow up on that, Gerard had mentioned that Anthony used to play off the ball primarily. So did he make the move physically from linebacker's room into your room?
Yeah, well, I would just say, again, when we looked at Anthony coming out, that's a guy that, did a lot of good things at Alabama, whether it was playing off the ball, on the ball, a buck, he did a good amount of things for them. And that's kind of how, that's how we use him here, within our defense, where he can do a good amount of things with his athletic ability. And then so for us, we just try to plug in the players best that fits our scheme and whoever we're playing, and use them to the best of our ability and their ability, and then make it fit, our puzzle, which he's done a great job in carving out a role for himself. And again, like you see his performance, his preparation, his work, his day-to-day, operation, his routine. You see it, you'll be able to see the seeds that he's sowed for 3 years for us. All right, out there on Sundays or whatever day we play, you're able to see that, and I'm glad he's able to, see the fruit.
How about your interior and Devon Godshaw in particular? What's made him such a good fit for you at that position? What do you look for on the nose, on the ball to begin with, and why has he excelled the way he has this year in particular?
Well, again, like a nose tackle in general, a lot of people, they don't really get that much recognition. Only from the coaches, only from, the wives or girlfriends or the family members, they get the recognition from them. But in our eyes, I mean, he's a big part of our success because of the way he's able to control the line of scrimmage. And I would say from day one when Devon stepped in the building, he's been a true professional. So, you know, he's always prepared, always ready. He's always in tune on, you know, the game plan, always in tune on the opponent's, you know, scheme. And so, which allows him to play fast and play with good technique. And he's a man of a technician who, you know, he's always working on something in practice. There's never a moment where he's just sitting there or standing there. He's always trying to get better at something. And for him, you know, I mean, you can go back to every year he's been here. I would say you've had a great year for us.
Thanks, DeMarcus.
Yep.